Motor Nerds, it's up, it's BigCat. So we're here at the Wyoming Motorcycle Trials Association, I believe. Wyoming Motorcycle Trials Association, yeah. Mosteller Cup 2018. It's the second off-road type race that I've done where I've got a free t-shirt. I think motocross needs to jump on board with that. But we're here out in the middle of everything. Again, a little different pits than at the motocross track where, you know, we usually just pull into a driveway or a parking lot. This I had to drive like 2.5 miles down like a UTV trail road, so that was kind of interesting. But I'm all signed up and I went and walked some of the sections and everything, so you know, I don't have any experience, but we'll do our best and see what we can do. Keep it pinned. And just a few real quick, I know Dio isn't going to be too happy, but when I was packing up the race shop, I brought all my spare GoPro mounts to my storage unit, so all I have today is the chest mount. So enjoy that. See you later. Alright guys, we're running up to this little hill real quick to do a little warm up, and then I gotta go down to the riders meeting. See what we can do, see if we can't go up this hill. Stabbed my foot twice. Give it one more try. Did it clean. Got it done, didn't you? Thanks. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Tighter than I thought.
2 in section 2, first loop. Okay.
Thanks.
It's clean.
So after I do number
2
1,
loops,
I start over?
then you go back and get another card.
Okay.
And then that way they know the last person.
Yeah.
And then they sweep behind that person.
Should I go get gas before I do my next loop? This only has a half-gallon tank.
I don't know. I'd probably ride that in first though.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, you go up that hill in first.
Okay. Very well. Thanks. Thank you. Did it break? Oh man. Oh, Motor Nerds, what's up? It's a BigCat. I'm in my game room. It's pretty cleaned out, you know, because we're working on moving. So I wanted to give you an outro. For some reason, the one I did on my iPhone is not getting into the video. For some reason, I don't know. So today we did the Wyoming Motorcycle Trials Association Mosteller Cup, I believe is what it's called. I just did Saturday. It's 2 days, but I'm not going to ride tomorrow because I got a bunch of work to do and I still have to move stuff. First ever trials event. Went pretty well. You do 3 loops and there's 10 stations or tests in the loop. So for a total of 30 tests or stations and 3 loops. Loop 1 and 2 are marked together. Loop 3 is by itself, and then they're all added up at the end. So loop 1, I was doing really good. Cleaning, I believe is what it's called. So I was cleaning a lot of the sections where I wasn't dabbing my foot whatsoever. And leading up to the final test on the first loop, so test 10, I only had 4 touches throughout the entire thing. And then on test 10, you're supposed to go by a tree, come back around, do a circle around a big mound of dirt, and then go around another tree, wheelie over this little hump, and go out. And on the first time through, I forgot to go around the mound, so it was considered a fail. So that a fail is 5 touches. So I had 4 leading up to it, and then I had that fail because I forgot it, which got me 5. And then so that was 9 on session 1. I actually only touched 4 times, but since I forgot that, it counted. And then loop 2, I was going in the very first one, and you'll see it's in the video. I went up and around, didn't do any touches whatsoever, but I cut real close to the ribbon, and my boot caught the ribbon and ripped it. So that's considered a fail. So I got 5 touches on that, which stunk. And then went all the way through and only had 4 touches the rest of the time. So I got 9 touches on the first loop, 9 touches on the second loop for 18 touches in the first one, and I cleared 14 sections with no touches whatsoever out of that first 20. And then I ended up winning the third loop, I guess, if that's what it's called, or I did the best in the third loop. On the third loop, I went clean in 9 of the 10 sections, and the one section that I didn't go clean in, I touched twice. So I actually did the best in the novice class on the third loop, or won the third loop, however you want to look at it. I don't know what the proper trials terminology is. So that was really good. But so I ended up 4th out of 8 for the day in the novice class because of those first 2. So had my boot not grabbed and ripped the ribbon, or I didn't forget to go around that dirt mound, I actually only touched my foot down on the day 10 times through the 30 sections, and I tied for the most clean sections. I had 23 of 30 sections clean, so that was the highest total of clean sections in the novice class, and one other guy matched it. And I actually didn't touch on those 2 that I got the fail on, so I technically went through 25 without putting my foot down, but those 2 fails kind of did me in for the day. You know, it was a good first trials. It was a good learning experience. You know, it would have been nice to win, obviously, but I had those 2 boneheaded mistakes where I got too close to the ribbon, which was my fault, and my boot ripped it, and then I completely forgot to go around that hump. So good experience, super fun. I plan on doing a bunch more next year. This was the last one for the season, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for tuning in, and keep it pinned.